So that's way more.
Oh, I forgot to set the movie title on stream here. Oops. Let's fix that out.
Ooh. David
It's
has been
beer.
sponsored.
Hooray, beer!
What year did this come in? 93, I think?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was going to say either 92 or 93. I don't remember.
Been avoiding this for 27 years.
You've never seen it?
Fuck no.
Oh my god, it's so
Really?
good. Oh wow.
It's actually a really good movie.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be the judge of that. That's my role tonight, arbiter of whether or not this is a good movie. I'm here 27 years later.
All right. Who's ready for a countdown?
Yes.
I am now ready.
All right. 5.
Yes.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy John Harrington here, back again on Game That Tune Movie Night. Everybody, get excited because we put up the poll and you voted, and it's time for a fantastic movie commentary based on selections for some reason that we're still allowing John Regan to pick. So Johnny, go ahead and say hey.
Hey.
Jesse, say hey.
Hey.
David, say hey.
Hey.
Johnny, explain yourself. What have we got on the movie night slate tonight?
So tonight we're watching the 1993 classic Cool Runnings. I made a poll of just nonsensical, not really much of a theme going on, poll. Cool Runnings was on it, and it won by a landslide. It was between this, Dirty Work, Captain Ron, and The Van. I think The Van got 2 votes, which is pretty exciting.
As this and the rest of the week in the United States has proven, democracy simply doesn't work, people. Look
been working on
where
that
we've
spin
gotten
all week.
Oy. So, Johnny, do you love Cool Runnings or something? I mean,
I have not seen it in a long time. I will cry at the end. I'm going to warn you guys now. And
oh yeah,
yeah, oh yeah. Like
It does have a pretty
John
emotional
Candy's
ending.
dead.
What? No, Jesus, John. But I'm not going to spoil the movie or anything. I'm just going to let you know that it has a very, very touching ending. It's hard not to cry.
I love
at it,
touching
honestly.
endings.
Wait, Jesse, have you seen Cool Runnings?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Okay.
Though. Like I remember renting this on Blockbuster Video. So
Yeah, I definitely have not seen this movie. It's one of those things where at one time I felt a secret shame about it. Then I'm like, wait, I don't give a fuck about having not seen Cool Runnings. I don't have to have seen everything. And
it's a good.
I just kind of kept not watching it. And and I'll front and act like, oh yeah, Cool Runnings, that movie's fine, without having seen it. I feel confident, and like when somebody be like, yeah, you remember Cool Runnings? I'd be like, yeah, Cool Runnings is cool. But no, I ain't seen this movie, so I'm going in cold on this one. Which is why I'm really disappointed in the poll, because Captain Ron was also on the poll, and I could have gone into that movie fucking red hot. But no, we're doing Cool Runnings. It'll be great. You got about 2.5 minutes to get your copy of Cool Runnings queued up. I assume everybody has their VHS clamshells.
So would you say, since we're not watching Captain Ron, which you would have come into red hot, that we're doing the exact opposite coming into Cool Runnings?
Yes, I said I was. I said I was coming in ice cold, David. I'm on my icy pun game tonight. I'm not. That's the only one you're getting. I'm
Eyes to see you.
Yeah. Oh God, is Arnold Schwarzenegger in this? Is this the origins of Mr. Freeze?
I don't want to spoil it, but yes. Yes,
Yes,
Arnold
it is.
Schwarzenegger plays a significant role in this. He's what causes the 1988 Winter Olympics. There wasn't any snow. It was a huge problem. He shows up and single-handedly puts the event on.
I like the idea that Arnold Schwarzenegger would be in this movie playing like the disgraced member of the Jamaican bobsled team who ends up becoming Mr. Freeze. Like, you're off the team, Arnold. Okay, fine.
I like the idea that he's in this movie playing just like a single scene cameo where he's the coach of the Austrian bobsled team.
As Mr. Freeze.
No, I like
well,
it
obviously.
I like it being on the Jamaican bobsled team. That sounds great.
That's the joke, John. He doesn't belong there. Much like the Jamaican bobsled team didn't belong at the Olympics, or as they were told. I'm just
Or,
saying,
you know-
like isn't that not the crux of this movie? You have 1 minute, get your movie queued up. Isn't the crux of the movie that why the fuck would Jamaica have a bobsled team?
Yes.
Thank
But
you.
also-
Yes, but your mind might change after the events of the movie.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'd like to apologize because I did affect an Austrian accent, and I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we should say that with 30 seconds left before the movie starts, we are not doing accent work tonight. So we might still break into a little bit of a Jamaican patois, but I promise to say it accent free.
I mean, I was only told no Jamaican accent, so a French accent might come out, but no Jamaican accents.
Sacre bleu, we're not gonna let the Jamaican bobsled team.
I mean,
This is the
there-
French sport of bobsledding.
Yeah.
there is
There's
an accent that
bobsleds,
may come up.
terribles.
All right, guys, get ready.
All
We're
right,
getting
movie
into
started,
5.
everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool Runnings go now.
Oh. All right. Every
Oh,
time you
there's
see
it.
John Candy, take a drink.
Take a drink for the old Disney fade-in
Whoa.
logo, man. I like
I
that.
will gladly take a drink for that.
I forgot this was a Disney movie. Shit.
Yeah.
Yep. So also, yeah, this movie is definitely on Disney Plus for anybody that's looking for it.
Hell yeah. I'll watch.
So this should be
right
our
after.
most viewed and most listened to commentary. Look at the size of that sun.
So is the Mandalorian going to show up?
I mean, it's
Oh, God,
the size of a normal sun. Like,
I
Don
would watch.
Steele sounds like a porn star.
I would watch a Mandalorian bobsled movie,
Yeah,
like
this
the
is way.
Mandalore planet, because of the Winter Olympics with the bobsled team.
All right, this movie starring Leon,
Hoff.
Yeah,
Dougie Doug.
Dougie Doug.
the Leon from Star Wolf team.
yes.
I am the great
Leon.
Leon.
Annoying birds! I'm starting a bobsled team.
Oh my God, is there Star Fox? Is there a Star Fox bobsled game?
Oh my god.
No,
could
but
be.
there should be. There was
Dear
supposed to be
Nintendo.
a like Star Fox kart racing game, but it was just a
Would've been-
rumor and they never did it.
Pretty good if they did just like a Star Fox like luge-based vehicle for one of the levels. Like, you got your Landmaster, you got your Blue Marine, then you got your Slippy Luge.
Slippy
And,
Luge. Slippy Luge. That's what I call my dick.
I was about to say that sounds like the worst sex product ever.
That's not bobsledding. I'm out.
Yeah, Johnny, what is this movie? What have you done? This is a mistake. He's
What?
running.
Oh,
That's
cool,
cool.
runnings.
That's why they call it Cool Runnings, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, because Leon
Hans
didn't know what
Zimmer.
sport he was participating in.
And that's the is this Bob Marley?
I mean, it's Jamaica, so probably.
Yeah,
I'm not, I don't know, man.
I don't really
Do you
know
think-
Bob Murray music that well. I can only name like one song.
Yeah, did you just call him Bob Murray?
No,
Bob Murray. He's Bill Murray's Jamaican cousin.
I mean, Bob Murray is clearly the main musician in the Bahamas, which is far different from the main musician of Jamaica.
Right.
Chickens. Every time you see a
What?
chicken, take a drink.
I am liking all this, just kind of folksy Jamaica stuff.
yeah, no, they actually. It's,
Some nice
This
on
is how
location
they
shit.
live.
yeah.
I'm saying, I feel like they would have digitized this if they made this movie nowadays.
Oh, absolutely.
All CG people.
CG buzz it for Jamaica.
Yeah, exactly. Green screen it, George Lucas style.
Oh man, she's talking about wanting to peg that guy.
I mean, I get it. Leon, objectively attractive.
They don't say it, but I kind of like the idea of him just completely running around the perimeter of the island of Jamaica, because I'm sure that's like a huge amount of
Enormous.
aisles. Yeah.
Yes, it is no small feat to run
Man.
laps around Jamaica.
Rasta Rocket.
So doing a
Is-
Pinewood Derby?
So is that a thing like now? Like, because I feel like when we were kids, like everyone was doing like soapbox derby stuff, like The Simpsons and this movie and stuff. But like, you don't
Mhm.
like, is that a thing anymore?
Yeah. I saw a soap.
I'm sure it is.
not that long ago in my neighborhood.
Wow.
Like I was just on my way somewhere in the morning.
I
and there
didn't
was, like, a
realize
derby
that-
going on. It's like, oh wow.
I mean, I knew you moved to Baltimore, but I didn't realize that you moved back to 1957.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I had to look it up. I had to look up John Turteltaub, the fucking director of this. So just before this, he directed Three Ninjas, which we should also have been watching if you want
Oh
a
my god.
movie that I did see as a child. But then he did While You Were Sleeping, A Phenomenon, Disney's The Kid. He did both the National Treasure movies, Sorcerer's Apprentice, and most recently he did The Meg.
Wow.
Oh, hell yes.
So, like, yeah, we arguably chose like a bottom tier John Turteltaub movie.
No, this
This
movie
is
is
still a good
beloved.
movie.
Okay, so how you ranking your John Turteltaub filmography then?
I have never heard
what has he made
anyone
that's worse
say-
than this?
Okay, you make
I
a
got
compelling argument, but still, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie.
I've never heard a negative thing about this movie.
After the movie, let's rank it in terms of John Turteltaub movies.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Our
Our power rankings.
extensive ranking of John
Turteltaub Power Rankings.
This is the kind
Man,
of
this looks like
GTT
fun.
content.
I want to do this.
Looks idiotically dangerous, man. That
Oh.
first guy out was just swerving.
Great.
It seems super
Yeah,
unfair
one down.
because
I don't
they're
think
not.
I don't think
It's
the guy-
double dash.
I don't think the guy in the front's even doing anything on these cars. He's just there.
he's like a
Yeah.
weight.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, it's super unfair because they're lined up, but it's not one continuous horizontal line. Like, they're stacked vertically. So clearly, if there's only 4 lanes, like, the people in the back are not going to get up front.
Right. I'm sorry, is this man's name Sanka Coffee?
It's yeah. Sanka.
It's so disgusted.
Why?
Because Jamaica.
I don't know, man. This is
Duh.
name.
Do people just name themselves after their favorite products or something?
I mean,
Sanka,
my kid.
my grandmother drank
Coke.
Sanka coffee. Like,
So what? I had no idea that was a brand of coffee.
yeah, it's instant coffee. It's Nescafe. It's Sanka. You know, my grandmother drank that shit all the time.
Maybe it's a nickname.
Yeah.
Poor Sanka.
Oh yeah. He's about to get it.
They're gonna fuck in a Disney movie.
Yes,
Absolutely.
clearly.
That will
Living-
boost this straight to the top of the Turtle Top rankings. We get to watch Leon fuck.
Cool Cummings.
All right, new Patreon goal: we make a porn parody of Cool Runnings.
I was
We
just about
make
to say,
it.
it's like, why is that not on woodrocket.com right now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know that
Hot
it
Cummings.
Like, are you gonna star in it, Johnny, or are you gonna find like other people to do it?
I'm starring.
No,
baby.
Johnny's going to play the John Candy role.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's going to get a team of black guys to fuck women.
I'm gonna take him
he
to the
sounds
1988
great.
I'm gonna take him to the 1988 Fuck Olympics.
Fuck Olympia.
All the way in the mystical romantic land of Canada.
Cadbury.
I cannot wait to see that movie. Is
I hope we
Mr.
should-
Marcus gonna be in it?
I am gonna get Dougie Doug. That's for sure.
Yeah. Dougie Doug.
I'm sure he's available for a porn movie these days.
Mr. Doug, do you want to do a porno?
Mr. E. Doug.
Oh man.
I do like that Leon got top billing in this movie. I feel like that's nice. 'Cause in pretty much any other production, it seems like the white guy would have gotten top billing, and then it would have been
Yeah.
like, John Candy in a movie about the Jamaican bobsled team. Like, oh, well, what? But
I'm sorry?
I they actually gave Leon top billing, which is good. It's classy move. Disney knew how to avoid controversy even back then. Yeah, Cool Runnings is cancel proof, I assume, based on the first few minutes.
I mean, yeah,
wait.
I think that's fair.
Wait till you get to the third act.
This movie's gonna get canceled hard.
Once they get to the Olympics, there's some crazy stuff that happens.
Well, yeah, it's the Olympics. All the athletes get there and have sex with each other, and
Free condoms.
Oh shit. I mean, God, it sucks to trip and disqualify yourself. Can you imagine knocking other people over as you do it? That's gotta feel awful.
yeah, no,
Well,
that
also,
sucks ass.
Oopsies.
And could you imagine if one of those guys like was incredibly aggressive to you before the race? Like you tried to introduce yourselves, like back the fuck off. Like, all right, cool. This is a
Oopsie
horrible
daisy.
mistake.
I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to join the Temptations.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of the other thing I knew Leon from. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I guess I'm the only one that's seen the Temptations.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. What do
Come
you
on,
think
guys,
this
you
is?
didn't watch VH1 every Saturday? It was either that or the Jacksons.
We're too busy watching Cool Runnings.
Yeah, see that? Okay, so there's the difference. I was watching VH1. You guys were watching fucking, I don't know, TBS or some shit. And, yeah. That explains my cursory knowledge of so much shitty pop culture.
Yeah, the only thing I remember from VH1 was like, I love the 80s and I love the 90s. And
I
Mm-hmm.
was going to say there were
70s.
the I Love specials, and then I Miss Pop-Up Video. That was my
Rockstar-
VH1 jam.
Rockstar
good.
Jeopardy.
I was
Hell
a
yeah.
big
Yeah,
fan of Celebrity Fit Club. That was good.
Okay,
They
that
have-
was way after it's like, once VH1 really started going off in the celebrity, shitbox. But, behind the musics were legit good most of the
Oh, those
time.
were good.
Yeah. Best one's still Weird Al.
Oh, yeah.
He is easily the best behind the music. We tried to get him to try drugs and he said no.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I assume he's right. I myself do not feel qualified to judge his accuracy of his statements on bobsleds.
Well, who's
We
this
really
Bob
should have
fella?
we either should have gotten like a black guest or a bobsledding guest for this episode,
We
guys.
should have gotten an actual member of the Jamaican bobsled team to come on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
should've got
sure they're
Leon.
not busy. Yeah. I mean, Dougie Doug's got to be free right now.
Yeah, if he's gonna do a porno for us, he needs to be on our podcast first.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, are you guys gonna be in the room?
porno unless he's hilarious?
God, the phrase "game that tune" porno.
GTTP.
Could you look if there was a porno like parody of "Game That Tune"? Like it could just be called "Gay That Tune," right? That's and it's just us four fucking each other, right?
Well, see, but then the straight version, of course, is Game That Poon.
Yeah, there you
And-
go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, see, that's the monkey paw wish. It's like, I wish it'd be awesome if we had a Game That Tune porn parody. All
What do you
right, here's
mean?
Gay That Tune. Wait,
There's
no,
other things to
no.
think
And you all have to star in it together. Ow!
I mean, it wouldn't be so bad. I mean, David's got a giant schlong, so that's
mean,
great.
Yeah, I'm not interested in getting fucked by David. I'm just
You don't
saying.
want to at least see it. You're not curious. You'd be
I've
like,
seen
"Man,
it. It's fine.
Is it? Do you like it? I mean, do you like it? I'm like, not like. Do you respect it?
What does "it's fine" mean to you?
Welcome to our Cool Runnings commentary, where we force John out of the closet.
Yeah. Suck
Admit
David's
you've seen
dick. Do
all
it.
of our dicks. This is why you become patrons, people.
Yeah. We make your slash fiction come true.
We appreciate your support.
Oh, John Candy, get a drink.
Well, I'm gonna need to get another red stripe.
Hooray!
Right here. Oh man, John Candy. I
Was this like his final film role?
Yeah.
No, not
Shit.
me. There was another after this.
Well, this is the release when he was alive.
Yeah, last one to come out when he was still alive.
Gotcha.
Shit, my mouse.
God, he was
just died.
my
Oh.
boy, and then it was Chris Farley.
I didn't have much of an appreciation for him, honestly. Like, he's the first celebrity death I remember actually being like sad at, because it's like, whoa, wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
he's too young to have died, and it's really sad because he's really funny in the couple of things I've seen him in, namely Uncle Buck, and of
Home
course,
Alone.
like Home Alone. And it's just like that jolly, fat, friendly guy is dead. That doesn't compute for me at age, 8.5. Like,
He was in Spaceballs.
and I had barely seen Spaceballs as a kid, but it's just, it's like, wow, that's shit.
A bummer.
I want you
Yeah,
to-
People die.
like it's literally the first like time I remember like being bummed out by a fucking celebrity death.
you need to pay attention to a scene that's coming up here. And just remember kind of
Are we gonna be doing this, John?
No, just here you go. Here you go.
I'm gonna violate you with this pool stick.
Stick it up your ass. Gonna sink your 8-ball.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Johnny, why am I paying attention? Why do we have to stop
you
talking?
Stop paying attention now. That was just
What?
the shot. Of
What
him
the
with
fuck?
Just you'll see. It'll make sense in a bit.
Oh.
You gotta fucking tell us, man. If you just tell us to start paying attention to this
Whoa.
movie that we're not terribly familiar with, we're gonna be quiet for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, he almost has a heart attack. That's not good. 'Cause
Oh,
I think
jeez.
that's how he died.
That was unscripted.
Oh my god! shut up.
that was an
Oh,
outtake.
it was about to happen. Fuck. Now I got a sad drink.
I feel like Candy. I mean, granted, it's part of the character at this point, but he's looking rougher in this than he had in any previous movie.
He cleans up.
I'm sure, because again, yeah, he's in a bar and like
In
some
Jamaica.
sort of complete loser right now. So
He's a bookie.
makes sense.
You call them bookies losers?
Yeah,
No,
John.
the character John Candy plays right now, loser. Look at him. Like, does he look like a winner to you?
Bookies are a treasured part of our society, John.
How am I going to bet on the Chargers?
It is kind of impressive how they took somebody so lovable as John Candy and made him look like an angry schlub you don't want to be around.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing about like big guys is they can easily be turned into intimidating guys. It's like, oh yeah, John Candy could be like the strong kind of fat if you just show like in a movie him like punching the shit out of somebody. Like, I don't want to fuck with John Candy. You don't fuck with big guys. Fat guys don't get their due in movies like that, Like, I feel like like Gandolfini in True Romance.
That's why,
There's a guy you didn't want to fuck with.
like, you want to see a good fat guy movie, you got to see Beverly Hills Ninja.
He almost got it out, people. Jesse almost.
God
said
damn it. Because that movie is...
Want to talk about a fat guy that's nothing to fuck with?
He does hit a guy with a fish, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like Johnny's going to put that on the list.
I'm still trying to figure out how Johnny makes his lists.
What
I
will
think he-
upset John?
So that's basically it. There has to be one movie that makes John say "What the fuck." And for this time, it was The Van. I was like,
No, it
that's
was
the movie.
also Cool Runnings, man. I wasn't keen on this.
Mr.
Who even
Blitzer.
owns an all blue tank top?
What?
They sell them in Jamaica.
I guess they must.
I own my whole closet is just all blue.
I mean,
tank tops.
granted, look at how fucking colorful this country is. What am I thinking? Of course they sell blue tank tops.
And you gotta remember it's
Ugh.
'88, right? Like, I feel like poppin' colors were like what was big back then.
Poppin'.
Poppin', yeah.
Please, Johnny, don't talk about what was popping.
Like, I hope there's no pussy popping.
Like, I've never been to Jamaica. I'm curious if they all dress this brightly, or if this is more of like I'm trying to think of like another movie where it's
They
like
just-
kinda,
do.
Yeah,
This is
Okay.
Disney's
is this real
version
Jamaica
of
or is this Disney
Exactly.
Jamaica?
Is this Jamaica's Crocodile Dundee? Like,
Oh man,
are we
I
just
almost
getting
did-
the wrong idea here?
almost did an Australian accent?
It's a nice like tourist movie for Jamaica, but like maybe not every Bushman is like that. I don't know.
Bushman?
What's the word for what Crocodile Dundee is? He lives
Oh.
in the outback
Paul
and
Hogan?
Oh, I thought you were back to Jamaica.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't
whoa,
think there
whoa,
are Bushmen in Jamaica.
no, sorry, I was
Stop
equating it with Crocodile Dundee. I watched Crocodile Dundee this week. We could have watched that too, guys.
That's not a film. This is a film.
Yeah, I would like.
that bit.
Can you,
That would have been worth the whole watch.
if they had Paul Hogan
Is-
instead of John Candy, call that a
Yeah.
bobsled.
That's not a bobsled. In fact, I don't know what a bobsled is. I'm from the outback. I'll throw another shrimp on the bobby.
They all left. They're like, fuck
Damn.
this. We
Fuck
don't
this
want our
ice
bones
shit.
broken. It looks cold as shit. Oh, this guy.
Fucking Nate Dogg will go with you. I didn't catch his name.
It's Baldy.
And then,
Paul-
Is it really Baldy? Because given there's another Yul Brenner. See, you can't make jokes about people's names in this movie because they can be fucking anything.
This movie is great.
What's your name? Leon. Sanka Coffee. Yul Brenner. Fucking John Candy. None of these are real names.
I like how he wants to join a team, and then he's like, "But I'm not on your team." But you're yes, it's a fucking team.
God, he really is just that's his name is fucking Yul Brenner. Is that a
You
thing in
looked it up.
Jamaica? I mean, yeah, I got the IMDb pulled up. Like he's credited as Yul Brenner. Is that a fucking thing? Like, do Jamaican people just get to pick a fucking like awesome name for themselves?
maybe I mean,
There's no way. I mean, I'm because the implication that someone would name their son Sanka Coffee doesn't make any sense to me.
we could just pick cool nicknames for ourselves right now if you want.
Actually,
Like,
hold on. Let me double check that because maybe Sanka Coffee is older than actual Sanka Coffee.
guys, can you call me Red Stripe from now on? That's my new nickname.
No, John,
No,
you got to
that
come up with
sounds-
something better and something not affiliated with Jamaica. It's got to be from it's got to
Boston.
be more random. than
Poland.
Call me Dr.
Poland.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. I feel like also if you
that. Okay,
give
cool.
yourself a
Sanka
nickname, it's
Sanka
not
was
cool.
developed in 1903, for the record.
Yeah.
Phew.
Well, you don't know. This is set in 1987. Maybe Sanka Coffee was born in 1902, and he was a 85-year-old bobsledder.
That black really didn't crack. That man's 107.
He's basically Kenneth from 30 Rock, but for Jamaica.
He invented
It's-
it.
He's immortal.
Just because this is your movie this week, Johnny, I'm not going to scold you for bringing that up. Ugh. Anyway, okay, yeah, I'm going to come up with a random fucking product or celebrity to call myself now.
Yeah. Dougie Doug.
Not random enough, John.
You know, I never got it when I was a kid because obviously I didn't understand. But watching this as an adult, God, it's so obvious that John Candy was hungover in that scene. Like, that is his affect.
Well, he was in a bar.
Right.
This bobsled with air quotes all over it looks very dangerous.
That's the best. Like, sports are fun when they're more dangerous, right? That's how it works.
This looks like they're about to be saying, "Hi, I'm John Candy, and welcome to
Welcome to
Jackass."
Jackass.
God, I would absolutely love to see that episode for real.
John Candy on
Hey,
Jackass.
I'm John Candy. Welcome to Jackass.
Oh.
God, can we get Johnny Knoxville a time machine so he can go do historical Jackass videos with people?
Did you hear that apparently they're bringing Jackass back?
Yeah, they're two of Johnny and Steve-O were already in the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently them doing stunts at like 45 and 50 is not the same as it was.
Oh man, MTV. Yeah, we're talking about
All right.
MTV, VH1.
Mm-hmm. I do miss Jackass. I love Jackass.
Yeah.
I've decided for the rest of the movie, you guys can call me Sony Walkman.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That
pretty
is
good.
pretty good.
Goddamn right.
Can we call you Walkman for short?
No, you can call me Sony. You can call me Sony Walkman.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
so
do they just call Sanka coffee in this movie? No, because it would really draw attention to that weird pun.
oh, that dog's cute.
They didn't say coffee, you dead man. They said no, Sanka, you dead.
All right, calm down, Sony. Jeez.
Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting heated over these, confusing names. I haven't even caught this guy's name, and I love this basset hound.
That hound is great.
This car looks pretty sweet. That car looks pretty
I've
sweet.
been thinking about getting a dog lately, and I really want like a good bulldog or like a good hound dog. And I can't decide.
Those are great choices.
I mean,
Yeah.
like a floppy-eared, jowly ass hound.
Yeah, I love those
Or like
dogs.
like a big meaty, British bulldog type, or even like a little. There's somebody in the Florida Panhandle that breeds Frenchies. and
Oh,
they're
I love
just
French
So
bulldogs.
stinking cute, but like I looked, and they're like a legit breeding operation. So like you're talking $1,200-$1,400
Yeah,
bucks for a dog. But they're fucking adorable, man.
Yeah, I've grown to really love French bulldogs. They look
Yeah.
so like tough but cute at the same time.
Mm-hmm. But like is $1,200 over the course of like 9 years of life,
Ugh.
really a worthwhile dog
9
investment?
years.
Those dogs don't get real old. They have breathing problems.
So this is the part of the movie that I feel like doesn't resonate with like millennials anymore. This guy,
Go on.
Yeah, because they're talking
What?
about having a
Being on
job.
a bobsled.
yeah, he's
team?
got a sweet cushy job setup. He's like, no, I'm gonna go follow my dreams, do the bobsled thing. And I feel like if this happened to me, I'd be like, yeah, no, okay, sorry, bobsled team. Like I got a job, bye.
It'd be like, all right, well, bobsled team gets bumped to the weekend. I'm not gonna. I'm not throwing away my nice ass job at the country club over the bobsled team. We're in fucking Jamaica. Like,
Yeah.
So for the record, I did crunch the numbers, and you're looking at $11 a month to afford paying off that dog. That's not too bad.
that ain't so bad, man. That's I'll just cancel some Patreons that I just pledged to, and I'll be able to afford that dog.
Yeah.
Don't cancel mine.
Yeah.
Set up a Patreon for the dog, get other people to pay for it.
Oh, that's a
That's
good one.
actually
yeah.
not a bad idea.
Set up like a GoFundMe dog. Everybody just pay for me and my son to have a cool new dog.
Only dogs.
Ooh, I don't like the implication of that in connection to like OnlyFans.
That actually, the more that I think about it, the more a dog Patreon sounds great. Like you put like costumes and clothes on the dog and do picture sets and everything, and that just helps pay for the monthly expenses.
That's actually, David, that actually is a really great idea. An OnlyFans for the dog I just bought. And yeah, I just do like cute calendar shoots and things, like put wigs on a dog. That's a really good idea, David. Shit.
Just don't fuck the dog, John. Do not.
No,
fuck
no,
the
no,
dog.
no. Of course not. No.
Don't
The dog
fuck
would
the
just have
dog.
fans.
Breaking the
Him snapping up the frozen lock is great.
Yeah, the frozen dreadlock gag, that was actually pretty good.
Oh, John's heart.
Because, yeah, you guys can
starting
get
to
as
open
good
up.
as you want at this bobsled thing, but if you're not prepared to sit on a block of ice, there is no ice in Jamaica. So,
No ice in Jamaica.
I mean, there
Oh,
is
God,
just
they
like
just straight
solely
up
in
murder her.
refrigerators.
Nope, David, there's no ice in Jamaica.
He's dead.
it's like there's no I in team.
You ask
No
for
ice in
ice in your
Jamaica.
drink, and they just pour water into it.
Or they give you weed.
Oof.
Man, what's the law against?
Should we be drinking every time they say Sanka, you dead?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes.
Oh fuck. Both laugh.
Although I do think it's weird that like everyone except the four of them seems to know what a bobsled is.
Yeah.
Like they have to be explained like, oh yeah, this is what bobsledding is, but everybody
Yeah.
else on the island is like, a bobsledder? You're
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, for some reason they are the bobsled team, despite just learning what a bobsled is, and everybody else is like, you guys can't fucking bobsled. We're Jamaican. Like,
Have you been
rest of-
outside?
The rest of the
Yeah.
country are like bobsled experts.
there's no ice here. Do you see all these colors we wear? Do any of them look like cold weather? No. I like this guy's look.
Yeah.
Modest white afro. Nice look.
That's my favorite rapper. Modest white afro.
Good.
That is what you can call me. Sony Walkman and modest white afro.
Modest.
Please, just white.
Please, I'm white.
We noticed.
Actually, yeah, take it back. I didn't think about the implications. Don't call me just white. I'll go with modest.
You're gonna have to leave, sir.
This is a good scene.
You gonna sell us Blizzard insurance too?
Damn, this is a good montage. He hitting every bank in Jamaica. Like, it's just- Now, see, that's a good one.
Oh, I forgot this bit.
Point. I love the
John
point.
Legend thinks that's funny.
God, I want to point and laugh at something like that sometime.
Dude, yeah, that's rough. Like, literally pointing and laughing.
Kisses for the bobsled. I don't think you can do that anymore.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
I mean, you could try maybe, but
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like,
it probably
pretty
wouldn't go
sure-
well.
in today's climate, the only difference is, like, you should probably... No, you could probably charge for it, actually.
Yeah.
Do we need a GTT kissing booth?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
we do.
That'd be great.
All right, tunas, come kiss us. You want Mork to kiss you? And...
Hey, Sanka, handle your
Yeah,
biz and
Yeah.
kiss that sexy ass grandma. What's
Yeah,
wrong
man.
with you? Yes, man.
She's willing to pay a
I think that was his
$1
grandma.
Now that would be fucked up if that turned out to like be his own grandma.
I want to
Sanka,
taste the Sanka.
I just
Sanka,
want to
you
support
dead?
the team.
Give me that D, boy.
We were gonna name you Doug D, Doug, but then you gave me the D. Oh. Yeah, the other thing I remembered about this movie was my girlfriend in high school. David and Johnny definitely remember Lucy. Her mom, for some reason, whenever this movie was brought up, which it was once in my presence, said, "I like the part with Doug E. Doug."
That's the whole movie.
That's yeah.
Exactly. He's second build in the movie.
And I think he's like the second or third character shown.
Yes, and so neither of us I knew very little about this movie, but I knew there was more than one part with Dougie Doug. And yeah, neither Lucy nor I had the heart to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because we were
None of us
teenagers and you just don't talk to your mom that way.
None of us had the heart to say, you mean the movie?
Yeah. So like the whole thing then. Yes, that's my way of saying I like the movie.
What an awkward roundabout way to say I enjoy that movie.
I like that movie. Yeah. You know the movie Taxi Driver? I like the part with Robert De Niro.
Oh, Junior.
You guys know anybody whose first name is just Junior? I think it's pretty cool.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's a cool name. I think it's Jesse's new name. Or,
Johnny,
no, wait,
you're literally a
I-
junior.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should be Junior.
I thought you were Red Stripe.
It's your initials. You are an actual junior.
Could we call you Red Stripe Junior?
Sure.
Can we call you Coach Junior?
I'm
Sure.
determined not to co-opt any Jamaican anything, so no, I don't want Johnny to be referred to as Red Stripe.
No, Coach Junior though sounds great.
Yeah, Coach Junior.
Well,
But
Coach.
that means your
Junior
first name.
Coach?
Your first name is Coach, and your last name is Junior.
What a change in atmosphere.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that!
There is French. Go for it, David.
Oui, there is a French accent in this movie.
No, David, that's like France French. You gotta do Canadian French. It's
Oh,
Yeah,
Quebecois.
Quebec.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a French accent in this, you American pig dog.
Oh,
What
they
the
never
fuck
seen an
is
automatic
that?
door.
They have no automatic doors in Jamaica.
Do you think it's cold there?
I'm also still going on that Crocodile Dundee thing. It's like he's amazed by escalators, so these guys are terrified of an automatic door.
What you smoking?
We're from Jamaica. I'm smoking weed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as we win this bobsled race, I'm gonna light up a coochie.
Did you say coochie?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Oh.
You know that song "Pass the Dutch" or "Pass the Dutchie"?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you said coochie.
Yeah, because you don't know the history of "Pass the Dutchie"?
I thought it was about like cookies. Or
Oh,
some
negative
shit.
25. That's
So
not that
pass the Dutchie is like the PG version of the song "Pass the Coochie." Pass the Dutchie.
Oh.
Dutchie means cooking pot, and they made it
Yeah,
that for non-offensiveness.
Oh,
but
like a Dutch
coochie
oven.
is
Oh.
coochie is a fucking blunt.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then coincidentally, people love that song so much, and it was sung by a bunch of Jamaican kids that they started fucking calling blunts Dutches. So it just
worked
kind of
out.
it ate its own ass on that one.
So then, what's the like appropriate term? Like, if you're in Jamaica and you're like, "Pass the," which would you
I-
say to?
I think you would say coochie.
Okay.
Because my most recent knowledge of that is fucking Def Jam Fight for New York. Sean Paul definitely says this, something in like a bunch of fucking in a lot of vernacular that I'm not going to imitate or speak, and finishes by saying "light up the coochie," and I'm
Guys-
like, all right, hey,
Guys, look
I'll
at
take
that.
Sean Paul's word for it.
Look at that CRT monitor, guys. Oh, and that keyboard.
Oh,
This is why you chose this movie, John, just to talk monitors.
Yeah, man, that's an.
He
That's,
only-
I'm s-
that's
I want
an
to talk
IBM
about that
model,
goddamn coat.
That's a Model
his
M
hair.
keyboard, my friend.
I'm
got
sorry.
an
Can we
extra-
just go back for a hot second? John, did you use the phrase "it ate its own ass"? I've
Yes.
never heard that
I
before.
told you to
You
stay
haven't?
out of my journal.
Is that not the euphemism? I thought it was.
I've heard that before.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I've tried it before.
Yeah, you can't reach. It hurts.
It's so tricky.
Like
That's
you
what
know,
the
you're
song by
like,
Run DMC was about.
You're right. It's
Oh,
tricky.
hurt.
To go around and eat your own ass.
Oh, that was cold.
What?
Oh,
Those guys look
I
like assholes. That one
I
guy looks
became
like
John
Joe
Candy.
Briscoe.
yeah. They both look
Wait,
like so-
wait. The asshole characters are from the United States?
Oh
No,
It's like
no,
Disney
nothing about
knew.
this adds up at all.
They're gonna start
God,
a
oh,
coup
God.
with the Olympics.
They look like that they're like high school jocks that have been wearing their Letterman jackets for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
buddy, you're
John
40.
Candy dared put on weight. Thanks for meeting with me, 1993 Ted Cruz.
He looks like a. Like,
Oh,
it's like they're like, we want Joe Pesci, but we only have $100. So
Do you mean Joe Mantegna? Because that's also who I think he was not.
see, I was
And I'm
thinking
just
Richard
based-
Kind.
Oh man, he is a Richard Kind. Like he's a dollar store Richard Kind.
God, man.
I like John Candy's
Just Richard
style.
Kind, but he's not annoying.
I relate a lot with John Candy in this movie because he's just
You were also a drunk bookie in Jamaica.
yeah.
John,
I
you've lost
remember those
plenty of
days.
weight, man. Be kinder to yourself.
no. It's that his plan is like just okay. First, like he understands that 90% is showing up, so he just wants to get to Jamaica and then get to Calgary and then figure out the sled from there, which is definitely like what I would absolutely do. Like I would not show up to the Olympics with the sled. I would get my ass to the Olympics and then say, okay, I bet I can find a sled once I'm there. There'll be plenty of
Right.
sleds.
That's
Now that
right.
I'm
They
here.
don't have their own sled. I forgot.
Can somebody spot me a sled?
No, so
Like
you guys
showing up
just
to
have
the
extras,
SAT
right?
and then just being like, hey, can I borrow a pencil?
Anybody got a calculator?
Which I've done on a number of occasions.
Can someone pay the test fee for me?
Oh
Yeah.
man, I forgot about this scene.
They're not going to try Speed Skate 2, are they?
That's the sequel.
Yeah.
Cool skatings. Like, why did you just?
Oh.
Those camouflage orange pants are great.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I love these fucking guys. Like, it makes me upset that, like, I don't know. I feel like I just didn't dress this cool in the 90s. And looking back on photos of me, because I was 6, 7, 8 years old, I did dress this cool. I just didn't look this cool. Like, it was the 90s. We all dressed this cool.
Yeah.
It really upsets me that as a 7-year-old in Tallahassee, I was not an athletic black man.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been striving
Yeah.
for my whole life, baby.
Do you think in the movie theater kids laughed at that part when the guy fell down?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very Jar Jar Binks. Kids love Jar Jar Binks.
They also love bobsledding.
Of all the things to compare it to,
You basically just said kids are stupid.
Well, they are.
Jesse, you and I both have kids. You know they're stupid.
oh god, I never realized that it was CCCP.
Yeah.
Oh, 1992.
What year?
Circumcised
87.
circumcised penis?
God, that sounds painful.
That's one of my favorite bits in the movie, where he just shoves the guy down like, yeah, and then slips and busts his ass.
Ooh. Who we got here? Feels like they're wearing nothing at all.
They
Nothing
do
at
look
all.
like fucking Flanders.
We did it. A stupid, sexy bobsledder.
Stupid, sexy Swiss.
It's sweet. Stupid, sexy.
Just as I was about to lament that
No,
this movie
it's-
doesn't seem
they're
to
the
have like a
Swiss.
romantic subplot, Leon discovers the other team.
Oh man, I
Oh
would
god, a
love
forbidden
that.
love.
God,
Dude,
what
yeah.
if they just
I,
so
All
in
of
our
the-
No.
movie, in our movie, they can just start fucking.
I'm sorry. I just want to take a second to call you out, Johnny. You're talking about. Oh no, the Swedes. Their sled is red and white. They're wearing red and white. Sweden's flag is blue and yellow. Their sled says Switzerland down the
Make-
front.
Makes sense to Johnny.
They're clearly the Swiss.
It's got an S in it. I don't fucking care.
A group
Yeah.
of Swiss is called a Swede. That's how it works. Duh.
Can't wait for that
That's the
shirt.
Swiss
Fine.
cross.
Yeah, no, I'm just dumb.
Swedenland.
One of those white European countries, Switzerland, Sweden, France.
It's fun to be racist towards white countries.
I mean,
That's
really,
what Leon's thinking right there.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Oh,
Fuck these crackers.
yeah.
We're gonna smoke these fools.
Quick guys, what's a brand of Swiss cracker? I don't know.
Svitz.
We're just gonna take this, right?
God, okay, that's gonna get weird. If they carjack someone else's bobsled.
Ugh, that thing looks awful.
I tried
like an old
searching
rocket.
Swiss crackers, but everything that showed up was just recipes for Swiss cheese and crackers.
How's
Ooh,
a
that sounds
recipe?
good. Yeah, Swiss cheese and a cracker.
But wait.
You did it.
How could the Jamaican bobsled team compete in a bobsled with absolutely no colors? What?
They don't see color.
Oh, it's like the Emperor's
Damn
New
it,
Bobsled.
Fucking David fucking just knocked it out of the fucking park.
I'm just saying, if they're gonna
Goddamn
compete in that
commies.
bobsled, they're gonna have to zazz it up with like some spray paint or something. They're gonna have to really neon that bitch out.
Almost
John-
did a Russian
John, it's-
accent.
John, it's almost like you've never seen a feel-good sports movie before.
Listen,
Yeah, have you ever seen Slapshot?
all my ideas about how cool shit looks come from Mighty Ducks 2, when the Mighty Ducks had to play hockey against the Trinidad and Tobago teams. I've never seen people look cooler than that. So I have to assume that gray bobsled just won't do.
No, the gray bobsled
God.
is Rudy. Okay, that's his name. And he's got to cheer him on, and he'll do the job, baby.
Just wait, because this is a Disney movie, so it's going to
God,
really blow your mind when
that
it
great
starts
Bob-
talking.
That gray bobsled does look like just like an old bomb or something. Like it looks like they took
Or
old
Yeah.
bomb parts.
Yeah,
It's a hollowed out torpedo.
Like they're going to fucking space at the end of this thing.
there's the Swedish team.
Now there's your sequel. Cool Runnings
Cool
goes to
Runnings
space.
Oh, the Space Olympics,
The
Jamaica.
next Olympics are on Mars, man.
Space
It's
bomb.
just that scene from Doctor Strangelove, but instead of one cowboy riding the bomb, it's four Jamaican guys.
Get your ass to Mars.
I'm also realizing in resisting the not real temptation, but just resisting the like having to do the Jamaican accent, it's impossible to say "mon" and not sound like I'm doing a Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
Like that word is just coded Jamaican in my
But
brain.
just-
Like
Just say Pokemon.
no, there's
Or
no Pokemon in
Digimon.
this. Yes,
How do
exactly.
you know?
Kiss
There's
my
an
egg. Agumon.
Execute. Execute.
Fucking white people.
Oh my god, this
Yeah,
movie.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. This movie's from 1993. They wouldn't dare drop a couple N-bombs in this, would they?
Yeah, oh my
No.
god.
God, no.
Just
Yeah, wait
really
till-
drive home the otherness of it. Like,
No, Disney would put on the Touchstone logo if they were dropping.
Wait till the
N-bombs.
fucking clan shows up.
yeah.
All right, we had that Disney logo. That means no N bombs.
The clan bomb.
As soon as we put it up, they just. Yeah. All right, guys.
I love the idea that
Edit the
Touchstone can get away with N-bombs, so Nightmare Before Christmas, drop the fucking N-bombs.
This is Halloween.
It's the N word before Christmas.
I feel like that's probably a shirt somewhere.
Yeah, at that insurrection that happened this week,
Oh my god.
Oh god.
we arrested those goth rioters wearing the N word before Christmas shirts.
God, goth Trumpers sound horrible.
God, yeah, hot Trump topic.
Okay, if we're gonna go down that, I need another beer.
Yeah.
While you're up, get me a drink too.
I don't like that you just said hot Trump.
Oh man.
You've seen the flags where he's like Rambo's body.
Those are so stupid. Fuck.
God, those men would, people with that flag would suck that man's dick in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
So anyways, these guys are bobsledding and
Yeah. So anyway, while they're bobsledding, let's talk Trump support.
Not
I'm
being
sorry, everybody.
shames of the country.
Yeah, but hey, by the time this comes out, he might not be president anymore.
Oh man, I just came a little.
That's another Sankey you dead. You got to take a drink.
I love this.
Yes.
How could that training scene in Jamaica have possibly prepared them for this?
Yeah,
It did not.
What's happening? God, his name is Yul Brynner.
It's very strange to me. Yeah, okay, so actually, yeah. David needs to pick the name of, like, a weird old actor. So, like, when he comes back, let's just start calling him Van Johnson.
Ooh. Gilda Radner.
Done. What's your name, David? Humphrey Bogart.
What's your name,
what's that
David?
one, guys?
Winston Churchill.
Rock
There it is.
Rock Hudson.
All right, David, we've decided that you are officially the Yul Brynner of the group, so you just need to choose a name based on just any old, obscure pop culture figure. It could be a politician, it could be an actor, it could be anybody. Just pick a name.
Errol Flynn.
Why
I'm
am I
Mark
based
Twain.
on Yul Brynner? Because I'm obviously the strongest, most aggressive guy here, or
That's exactly right, David.
Oh, look at you,
David,
You're
you could be Lair Flynn Boyle.
Not old or cool enough, John.
What's her name?
W.C. Fields.
It's got to be a name
Chester
as
A.
cool
Arthur.
as Yul Brynner.
Chester A. Arthur done.
No.
I don't know.
It needs to be. We need to ask David, and he says his own name, much like Yul Brynner did when he triumphantly introduced himself.
Angela Lansbury.
Okay, Angela Lansbury, like, I have a friend of mine who, for some reason on Facebook, is pushing a bunch of old pictures, and in the day, she was hot.
She's cool. I love her.
Secondly, I kind of like Errol Flynn. Can I use Errol Flynn?
Yeah, it's your name.
I mean, I
man.
guess.
That
I'm cool
silence
with it.
seems to indicate no.
No,
I'm
it's
cool
not
with
not
that.
It
It's
indicates
not hilarious
yes.
enough.
David, what you heard was silence. What I heard was no objections.
Well,
Yeah.
wait. I mean, if
Watch
this guy's
that.
name is Yul Brynner, why don't we just call David Brenner?
Ooh.
I mean, I guess I like Errol Flynn.
There's never been someone famous named David Brenner.
The
I know that.
name
Hang
sounds
on.
familiar.
Let me Google, because I have a bad feeling about this.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing untoward about David Brenner, but yes, he was a famous comedian.
No, okay.
Dang it! I didn't expect that one to go over your head.
Okay, I think I have my choice, because when I Google David Brenner, there's the, like, people also search for, how about Ed McMahon?
Boom.
Yes.
Yes, David is Ed McMahon.
Yes!
I remain Sony Walkman. Johnny is merely Junior.
Coach Junior.
And Jesse, what name did we land on you for you?
I don't think we had one yet.
Oh shit! Cool. We still
All
gotta
right.
do Jesse.
Jesse Jess.
Jess E. Moore.
Fuck. That's amazing.
More E. More.
Or you just gotta go by one name like Leon,
Yeah, there you go.
who, based on the volume that we're playing everything at, I still have not heard the correct pronunciation of his name.
Well, that's because the character's name isn't Leon, so
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
true.
they're not
So
going
they
to
just said his name again. They literally just said his name again. What's the character's name?
Oh, Sanka.
Doris. Thank you.
Well, which one is Sanka? I don't know who's the
Sanka is Dougie Doug.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oof.
Jamaican Shane Sled.
Oh, it sucks.
That's a
not fun.
shitty article.
Yeah. Who let them publish with that headline?
Yeah.
God, remember when newspapers were where you got your news?
No.
No.
I mean, not really, no.
Channel 1
right,
before
fair enough.
school. Fucking, I forget their
Yeah, I
names,
got
but Channel
in my
1.
lifetime. My primary source of news used to be Kurt Loder.
Yeah, Kurt Loder. Yes. Oh.
I only paid attention to the newspaper when my car exploded and it made the front page of the St. Augustine Record.
Look, I'm on the newspaper. Fuck.
God, yeah. I wonder what John Norris and Kurt Loder are up to these days.
Is Kurt Loder still alive?
Yeah, Kurt Loder's like 75 though.
Oh, okay.
God. Oh man, remember what was her name? She had a weird name.
Talking more
I-
MTV news anchors?
Yes,
go,
yes.
guys.
I know you know who I'm talking about.
Tabitha Soren or
No, it was like one name.
Mm.
Downtown Julie Brown?
No.
Kennedy?
Yes, Kennedy. Hell yeah.
Oh, Kennedy.
Mm.
Woo! Man, yeah, what's she up to?
John, guys, I don't know if you saw this, but John Kennedy cheated in '72.
What?
Yeah,
What?
he had weights in
So
the front
he
of the
is
sled and he could
racist.
go faster, and he had all his gold medals taken away.
Why would he put any weights in the front of his sled? Look at him.
He wasn't on the sled. He was the coach.
He wasn't the fattest Olympic bobsledder of all time who also
Oh my God.
got involved in a sled weighting scandal.
He somehow dresses as 4 people.
Oh, okay.
But the idea that he could line himself up in such a way to imitate 4 men in a bobsled is impressive body control.
Wait, where did his legs go?
Exactly. Wow.
Man,
He's not really fat. He's more just deep. Like, that's really cool.
God, I love that hat.
man is deep. Oh, that's the line of the night. That killed me.
I love that line. Whatever is wrong with you is no little thing.
That's what she said.
Guys, remember telegrams?
No.
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 Johnny, why are you asking these things?
He's like, hey, you remember Morse code?
You remember the Pony Express?
You remember cave paintings?
Guys, you remember the primordial ooze?
Remember the Big Bang, y'all? That was
And
wild.
there it goes. You guys remember pre-existence?
The time
Suck
before
ass.
time.
You remember absolute
Oh, you
nothingness?
guys remember the Land Before Time?
Yeah, we should do that.
Similarly sucked ass.
I've had all
Before
those
time
Pizza Hut
slightly
toys.
better than non-existence.
Whoa.
Was
That's fucked
God,
up.
was country line dancing a thing in 1987
Unfortunately.
in Calgary?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Especially in
Dougie
Calgary.
Doug is like tearing this shit up.
Well, yeah, because he has a sense of rhythm.
Yeah.
He seems like the
White
kind of guy
people
that
don't
just
have
goes
rhythm.
and shows up to this kind of thing and crushes it.
Yeah.
Almost suck your dick.
Oh. Jesse, we can talk after the show about Kennedy.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I searched, but I didn't want to say anything. It was like, oh, okay.
Is it bad?
No,
It's-
it doesn't seem too bad, but one of her final gigs recently was on like Fox Business Network.
No. Is she dead?
She's libertarian.
Oh, that's
That's fate
unfortunate.
worse than death.
That's unfortunate. Okay. This movie is
You should
officially
not
better
spill your
than her.
beer.
Olympic beer fight.
Right? God, I would kill to get into like some kind of drinking contest with a bunch of Olympians.
Yeah, especially this puffy jacket wearing bobsled Olympian.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to
you
get into a
imagine-
drinking contest with Olympians because I could probably drink them under the table. Like,
Yeah.
Olympians have like
Finely
1%
tuned bodies.
Yeah, it's like one sip of
fuck 'em
alcohol
up.
and they're under the fucking table.
I'm a mess.
Their metabolism's fucked.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, I don't know what we're gonna do. It's like, I'm on beer number 4. You people are fucking amateurs.
Yeah, I would love to break into the Olympic Village at like midnight and like we get on a bobsled and you got to finish your beer before the end of the bobsled race. You know, like,
You boat race a bobsled.
that'd be so great.
I mean, this, poor Junior, man. He's got like the body language of a fucking loser.
Yeah, but he's gonna find that confidence.
Clearly, man. Yul
Mainly
Brynner's about
because he
to
has
instill it in him.
Yul Brenner is like yelling in his ear, so he's gonna
Yeah.
feel confidence.
But it's just like, oh man, between it's maybe it's something between the sweater and the body language. But it's like, yeah, this guy takes shit from everybody, and he's about to take shit from nobody. But he should probably lose the sweater. It's a great looking sweater, but it makes him
Nope,
look like
shit.
a box.
I think I might have instilled the wrong thing in him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He's going to the Capitol.
I need some zip ties.
God damn it.
I'm gonna knife you right in the face. Ugh.
Our country isn't even desegregated yet.
I was gonna say, like, I don't want to necessarily go down this route, but calling Olympians by the country they represent, like, "Hey, Jamaica," is that
Yeah.
racist?
Yes.
Because it feels
Especially
like it
from
is.
like the whitest Europeanist guy they have there. Like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, you have to be Jamaica.
Yeah.
Good old sugar glass.
Sanka hasn't noticed any of this
I love
happening.
that he's managed to get a 10-gallon hat and straw. Like
And straw in his teeth.
he's just all in. Like
And I like that he said, "Excuse me, Missy," like he was definitely about to get some white pussy. And it's like, oh, they're fighting.
God
I gotta go.
That would have been
Hello.
awesome.
I'm
Because
not
seriously,
gonna
that's
lie.
what this movie should be about: is a bunch of fucking Jamaicans show up to Canada
And
in
just
the
fuck.
Winter Olympics. And everybody's like, "All right, well, yeah, we're fucking these guys, right? Like, are you kidding?
Yeah, look how big our
at these
dicks are.
adorable
call
motherfuckers."
it cool slang.
These
Every
fucking-
one of these guys is either like ridiculously handsome or just so adorable you have to fuck them.
and hung
Talking
like a
about
fucking
Dougie
horse.
Duggan Jr. here. Like
Yeah.
Sankin Jr. It's like, well, yeah, you gotta fuck that guy. That guy's never left the island of Jamaica. He's in Canada. You gotta give him some of that famous Canadian poontang.
I love the fact also that they're like, you don't see the Swiss team, drinking and carrying on. They were literally fighting
in a
the
bar
Swiss
fight
team
just
in the
now.
bar.
That's not the winner's way. I think it might be though.
I mean,
Although
they
fuck
can't
all their
bobsled if
wives.
they're dead.
Yeah. You get stabbed with a beer bottle.
Hooray, beer.
Yeah. Now you guys pulled me out of my
Hooray,
pussy
beer.
crushing session. So, yeah, now we're gonna train extra hard.
Yeah, John Candy was like, man, I had some fucking Canadian puss,
John-
and you fucked that up.
John Candy literally crushing pussy.
Oh, fat joke. Nice.
He just comes in with a beaver pelt on his face. Oh, excuse me.
Now, is that slang for female pubic hair, or is that a Canadian thing?
It's a Canadian female pubic hair thing.
Do you think John Candy was good at eating pussy?
Dude, I mean, Jesse, I,
he
assume
was
you're
happily
very good at
married,
eating
so
pussy.
yeah.
So like, yeah.
I mean, I've
You're a
I've had
desirable
no
man. Of course, the
complaints.
guy eats some pussy. That's just how it goes.
I'm always hungry. You know what I mean?
Jesse hungry.
Yes. Nice, John. Man, that guy got
Man, these
fucking
guys fucking
over.
suck at the bobsled.
Yeah. If only they lived near ice.
Boy, there's any ice anywhere in Jamaica.
In fact, I feel like the closer to the equator, the worse they might be.
Look at these guys here doing pull-ups.
I
Yeah.
can't do a pull
Okay,
up.
there
I
you go.
cannot do pull-ups.
All right, I relate with Dougie
No,
Doug here. I can't do a pull-up.
I hate when movies like you see like a dude like hanging by like a hand on something, and you're like, I'd be dead.
I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, all right, Dougie Doug. Oh,
Okay, so
Oh.
we're talking about like how difficult it is for these guys to train. I don't have any stats on the Winter Olympics, but I remember reading this article a couple years ago about like the easiest sports to become an Olympic athlete in. And for the Summer Games, like I kind of when I read it, I remember like I want to try that. Easiest thing to become an Olympic athlete in: archery/shooting. Like,
Huh.
if
mean-
you started it tomorrow, you could realistically have a path to being in the Olympics, just like based on the like easy pool of entrance and like qualifiers and things. Hardest thing, golf.
You know what I saw the other day? Fucking
Is golf an Olympic sport?
It is.
as of 2016, yes.
Okay.
the national championship of cornhole. And that was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? And like hearing them talk about like cornhole so like serious just blew my mind.
Like scientifically.
And then they're like, oh, we have the the National Cornhole Council, and it's like, Cornhole Council? What the fuck?
Mhm.
Remember
I
when
think
cornhole
I
was
might-
going
meant
for it, man.
butthole?
I was about to say, I think I might need an explanation on this sport because my mind is going on a completely different.
Wow. It just occurred to me that David realistically might have no idea what cornhole is.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know what cornholing is. It just means something very, very different to me.
I didn't say cornholing. I said the game of cornhole. Are you aware of cornhole?
it's
Isn't-
like horseshoes, but safe.
Yeah, it's tailgate.
Oh, okay,
it's
I
a very
gotcha.
tailgate safe thing.
You got like a ramp with a hole in it, and you got these
Yeah.
like bean bags.
Oh,
and you're
that's
trying to
what
put
that's
'em in-
called.
I think
Yeah,
Yeah, you
cornhole.
construct two boards with holes with little tilty things, and you throw beanbags instead of horseshoes. I need to find out where my fucking cornhole boards are. I can't remember where
Okay.
I left those.
I know.
Me and
what
my
it is,
dad
I
made
just-
some nice, solid cornhole boards.
I just didn't
Yeah.
know that that's what it was.
Yeah, because the sacks, the beanbags are actually they're filled with feed corn for chickens.
Oh, I gotcha.
Hence cornhole, and also it's got to be a crass Southern thing that you call it.
Well-
cornhole. They know what they're doing.
I thought cornhole meant butthole.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like,
Hence, I mean, every time like me and my aunts play cornhole around Thanksgiving, they're giggling the whole time.
yeah, it's,
and I'm like, guys, grow up.
what I mean. But when you hear the word cornhole council, that makes you giggle because, like,
It depends on the context, Jesse.
I don't know. There's no context in which I do not giggle.
If I'm being brought before the International Cornhole Council for my part in a cheating scandal at the World Series of Cornhole, then
You use
yeah,
a different kind of chicken feed.
this is extra heavy chicken feed.
Oh, they're on the bobsled. Where's Johnny? This is his moment.
Yeah, what's he doing not
He-
being here?
He needs to explain bobsledding to us.
Can we talk about how much of a son of a bitch move it was, including this on the poll? He should have set that poll up for an easy Captain Ron win, and
mean, he
instead
could
we're
use it
watching
again.
Cool Runnings.
Or
Cool
you could
Runnings
use
is
cool.
fine.
You
But,
could use
know,
Captain Ron.
Like, I'm not actually bothered by this movie. We just could be watching a better movie.
Although, actually, no lie, one of my favorite scenes is coming up.
That's cool. I needed to walk away.
You could use Captain Ron.
Thanks, John. I appreciate that.
Uh?
7 minutes.
Fuck this montage!
Angry white man.
David, is your favorite scene like immediately right now?
No, you have like a second.
Do you think he's like gonna pee or poop or jerk it? What do you think is going on?
All of
Probably
it.
jerked it.
All three.
He's like, yeah.
All these black guys in their skin-towed outfits.
Oh,
I need a
no.
second.
Do you think he makes noise when he finishes, or?
I don't like where this is going.
Probably not, just because he has a family, so he has to keep quiet.
Oh, okay. So John Candy's pretty funny.
Sounds like a $2 hooker.
Yeah, it's a good name. Tallulah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a great name. Like that snuck a $2 hooker joke into a Disney movie.
Why?
Yeah, right?
Why does Coke in the glass bottle taste better?
I don't know.
It tastes so much better.
John, I wish
That's
we could
so
rewind a
weird.
second because they talk about this woman named Tallulah, and so we said like, "Oh, this is like a $2 hooker name," and I was amazed that they put that into a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Yep. So it
Hookers
goes, baby.
in Disney.
I mean,
Even
technically-
acknowledging hookers in Disney movies.
I also love like their jubilance and toasting and everything with bottles of Coke. Like
Well, what
that's
do you want them to
clearly not
drink?
what that's supposed to be.
They're
They
Olympians.
should be snorting the Coke.
Yeah.
They're Jamaican.
What does that mean, John?
Oh wait, they don't. Coke's not a Jamaica thing. Sorry, I'm
That's
sorry,
that's
Jesse.
Colombia.
Right.
Okay, so this is the
They're
scene
not
I was talking about.
narcos.
Okay, this scene's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because you put on that dumb fucking scarf
Oh,
doesn't
hey.
make you Jamaican, John Candy.
Class act John Candy time. Here we go.
This is as silly as Nancy Pelosi putting on like the fucking scarf and taking a knee.
Oh, that's bullshit. John Candy just start punching people in the fucking mouth.
New policy: no blacks.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
I mean, basically.
Ooh. Schindler.
talking to a guy named Schindler.
That's rough. That's rough.
The guy that John Candy's standing behind, he's the psychologist or like the therapist in fucking Best in Show.
Oh yeah. That movie's fucking cool.
That should have been on the poll, John.
It is now.
Yeah, we stopped the movie and started
Let's start a
messing
new poll right now.
Dude, or just seriously put that on immediately after this. We do a double feature. You've got fucking Cool Runnings Best in Show.
I'm down.
Yeah. I mean, I need to, I can't drive to the liquor store right now. Hell. I'll watch Best in Show as I sober up.
I just
I
love
got
the
a whole
scene because like
bottle.
so many people remember John Candy for being the big lovable goofy guy, which he did great at, but he was also a really good actor and he's doing some serious dramatic work right now.
Yeah, no,
He's good, yeah. I loved him in a fucking King Lear.
Yeah, I can't think of anything even resembling a serious role that I saw him in.
I want to say he was in JFK.
He played JFK.
Oh, no, he played Jackie.
No, he plays like
Roll
The
a
grassy
new-
knoll. He just lays on his
He's the
side.
Knoll.
And they hide behind him. Magic bullet. Oh god.
Yeah, and John Candy as the Texas Book Depository.
Oh man. This is a good movie. Ah! Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
Will Chase
really
was-
know it when these guys are happy. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, back to
was.
this running.
Yeah.
No runnings.
What? What an odd thing to show her immediately. Like, back to
That
the
kid should be
kids.
bobsledding.
Oh, if
he
Senko
was-
wins that bobsled, I'm gonna eat his ass. Oh, get the accent.
Oh,
He played
Said
um,
ass, not ass.
damn.
Drink every
Dean
time one
Andros
of us-
Jr.
Wait, did you say drink?
Drink every time one of us does the Jamaican accent.
At this point, every time we accidentally dip into a Jamaican accent, we take another drink.
Oh. Man, you
John
guys are
Candy
gonna kill
played
me.
Dean Andrews Jr., a shady Southern lawyer in JFK.
Nice.
He was
Wow.
also apparently in Only the Lonely in a rare dramatic turn. So,
Wait, so he was racist?
well, it's a movie set in the 1960s where he played a Southern lawyer. So I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, but yes.
Yes. fucking the baseball episode of The Simpsons.
I can just picture John. I'm having a hard time
I don't
picturing
know
John
you,
Candy
but
doing
yes.
like a southern drawl. It's like, now, Your Honor, if a dog don't bark, like, yeah, that shit doesn't add up for me at all. But I'd be interested to see it.
Instead, I'd like to show you my dick.
Here's a psalm of inspiration. It's tattooed on his penis.
All right, Leon, read it. Wait, don't call me that. That's my real name.
Oh, let's do it again.
Take 6.
That's a pretty great prayer. On Earth as it is turn 7. Oh,
You're all
shit.
fired.
I didn't even think about that. They said Ja Rastafari. I mean, that's a pretty religious
Yep.
thing.
Junior's dad is dragging his ass to Canada. Oh my god.
He drove from Jamaica to Canada to pick him up.
That's why the car was so expensive. It's amphibious.
It's the one from Thunderball.
How did you get here? I drove like the Muppets on a map.
Oh, good old map travel.
Good old dashed line.
God, the Muppets. What if this movie had a Muppet in it?
Yeah, why
Just
doesn't
one
this
Muppet.
movie have a Muppet in it? Now that now that I'm thinking about the Muppets,
Just one Muppet.
Because if this
I
movie
feel like-
had, if this
Junior
movie
gets
had
kicked
just
off the team and replaced with Animal.
no,
like-
if this movie had just one Muppet, it would replace John Candy. Like the Muppet would be the coach.
Like, you know that meme where it's like, oh, you pick a movie and one character is a human and the rest are Muppets. No, I just want one Muppet.
Yeah,
And everyone's just cool with it. Like, yeah, that's our Muppet friend, whatever. You know? Like, what if the dad was a Muppet?
yeah, exactly. But only the dad is the
It
Muppet.
was the
Yeah.
eagle guy.
Yeah, Sam. It's time to come home.
No, I like the idea of everything being the same except Sam the Eagle is in charge of the Swiss team. Just like, hey, Jamaica. Yes.
Hey, Jamaica, you are not Olympians. It's time to go home.
Oh.
Did you guys watch that Muppet sitcom that came out with a few years ago?
I
The
think I
Muppets?
tried, but I don't remember anything from it.
Yeah, it sucked ass.
Where it was the Muppets office.
Yes, it was quite
Yeah.
bad.
I enjoyed it.
Well, David, you have bad standards.
That's fair.
I'm
I enjoy
probably
many
like,
things.
I'm just gonna timestamp that so I know where to direct my wife to listen to this episode.
Right.
oh,
Guided her right past that time I accidentally fell into the Jamaican accent. Just get her right to my
Yeah.
Muppet take.
For some reason, this closed captioning is having weird problems with X. So
I was
like,
noticing
Yeah, I've
that.
noticed that too.
Yeah.
it'd be like EX.
I feel very Olympic today.
He's talking to the Russian communists. Like, clearly they don't have anything nice to say to the black guy from Jamaica.
Mm-mm.
But if
Almost
I,
did the Russian thing.
if I were in the Olympics, I would definitely be around, going around being like, "Hey guys, you feeling pretty Olympic today?" I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many
Uh,
medals do you want?
Wink, wink.
The East Germans.
Hey guys,
Remember
that's
East
old.
Germany?
You feel
Yeah,
pretty
that
Olympic
was
today? Bend over, spread them.
Yeah. Let me see that bronze.
Now the question is, which eye is winking?
Split your bobsled suit and your dick flops out.
I want a brown medal.
Oh God!
Thank you,
USA.
David. I love you. No, fuck them.
It is kind of weird
That's the
how
idea.
like it's a sports movie and the USA is really not featured at all.
Good.
No, yeah, they're not really a part of this.
Not used
They
to that.
just showed up to kind of be jerks.
Fucking finally.
I thought Miracle on Ice was about this. Is that not what Miracle on Ice is?
Yeah, are we not watching Miracle?
This is different ice.
Shit.
They're like, we don't know anything about bobsledding, but I think that's cool. Yay. Red stripe. Oh my
Yeah, red
god.
stripe.
Yeah. Boom.
It's like you're in the movie, Johnny.
A lot of teams feel that the Jamaicans don't belong here. Yeah, the white ones.
Yeah. Which is all of them.
It's cool they got the good looking suits, though, man. I mean, Jamaica colors. I mean, real talk. Green, yellow, black is just a desirable set of colors.
It's good.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
great.
That's awesome.
It's fucking rad, is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm if I could be Jamaican, I would.
Johnny, are we
You're
like at
first.
the end of the movie?
I don't
No, we
think
still got a
so.
little more.
We got a bit.
Yeah, like 2 more hours.
Oh, okay, cool.
We got at least like 3 more Bob Marley albums.
3 more Olympic events.
Yeah, no Jamaica, no cry.
I know it's not funny, but let's point and laugh at them.
Yeah, not funny, but I'm laughing. Laughing in white.
I mean, basically.
What
That's-
a bunch of
That's what the whole movie
losers.
could have been called. Yeah, I gotta say, like, I'm a little disappointed that the Jamaican bobsled isn't much more colorful. Like, they gussied it up, but not in an awesome way. I was really
Like,
picturing it
everyone's
more of
like-
like a Tribe Called Quest context, like just explosions of color or some shit. But no, they went with the good looking Jamaica colors, which I've established are good colors. But like,
That's it. That's the Olympics. Now what do we do?
yeah, roll credits. You lost the Olympics.
God, could you imagine? It'd be such a fucked up movie.
You ever see the alternate ending to Dodgeball?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where it just ends with Ben Stiller winning and just like freezes on him celebrating. If the movie rolled credits right then, that would have been fucking great.
Yeah, I love the comment.
Well, there it went.
It's like Tess Ice has hated this.
Man, movies with alternate credits or endings are weird.
Mm.
Like, you ever see the alternate ending to Clerks? That's fucked up.
Oh.
Like, someone comes into the quick stop and robs it and shoots Dante and he dies.
Oh God!
Fuck,
No, I haven't.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
And like, he wasn't even supposed to be there today.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not the ending. It's much more funny if it's just a normal day.
Yeah.
Don't need to get all American History X with it. Jesus Christ.
Man, I don't like. Here's my hot take. I don't like suicide in movies or people getting killed.
That's fair.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I think the last high profile like killing or like suicide type movie I watched a couple years ago. Did you guys see A Star Is Born?
Yes.
Oh no! Oh, someone
Wow,
dies in that.
spoilers.
Fuck.
I'm not going to say who, but
I
Is
mean,
it Rocket
yeah.
Raccoon?
It's a remake of a remake of a remake. So,
you should know the story
the
by
overall
now.
plot point. Come on, you can't
Yeah.
get upset about it.
So Rocket
but yeah.
Raccoon.
So fun story on Star Is Born.
What story?
Actually, yeah, it was a couple of years ago. Me and my wife were about to replicate this trip. We went up to the mountains with some friends of ours, stayed in a nice house for like a week. but our friends could only stay like 4 or 5 days, so we had the place for a week, and the 2 days extra were at the end of the trip, so everybody left, and it was just like me and Whitney and the baby, and we're just kind of hanging out by ourselves all of a sudden, and it's like, well, I guess we can like hang out and put on a movie. And so we put on A Star Is Born, and then we got really goddamn sad, and then we ended up leaving the next day. It was well, I miss all our friends. Let's get the fuck out of here. What are we still doing here? Goodbye.
Here we go. I love this line. Feel the rhyme. Oh, they said
They said the
They
name of the
said
movie.
the name of the movie.
Title
Hey,
drop.
everyone, drink.
That's
drink.
a drink.
Oh. Ah.
Oh, I love this bit too.
Yeah, dude, way better. than
Okay,
you
I
guys
thought
go.
I
They're
thought the bit
almost
came
in
up then.
unison.
Almost.
We're still dumbasses, but it seems they've learned their lesson.
The song is an X, but you know.
Here with your racial judgment, I'm Chickens.
Yeah, that's the part that was in the trailer.
You remember the trailer?
Yeah.
I remember
What?
that specific part.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, John Candy wearing that hat, I don't like it.
No, that's. Remember when Homer wears the
Yeah, okay,
Rastafarian hat?
Narc. Hey, cool party, right, guys?
Oh man, that's all I've been thinking about is Homer wearing the hat.
The entire movie. It's really kind of weird.
It's true. It's true.
Those are
Just
weird.
been waiting for John Candy to put on that
Those are
goddamn
weird
Rasta
tones
hat.
to masturbate to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bobsled.
Oh man, that track's got curves, baby.
Maybe if I come on, it'll make it sticky for the other team.
What are the rules on coming in the ice?
Also, what,
Gonna say, it's like
what kind of
looks-
hotel is this? John Candy just walked in. Like every
Hey,
hotel I've
it's-
been in, you got a key card in.
It's not a hotel, John. Have you ever been to the fucking Olympics? They're obviously in like a fucking dormitory.
No, John,
It's
I've
also-
never been to the Olympic Village. Have you?
I mean, yes.
I mean, obviously. You mean
what
you
Olympic
haven't?
sport?
Who hasn't gone to the Olympic Village and just slayed?
Yeah.
They also didn't have key cards in the 80s.
Yeah, they did. I'm sure they did.
No, they didn't, John. And seriously, yeah, when you're participating in the Olympics, you're staying in like a college dorm room. You're not staying in some fancy 4-star hotel, man. This isn't, the fucking Westin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Calgary. They don't have Westons.
Yeah, they're staying at like the University of Connecticut and driving to Calgary every fucking day.
University of Connecticut.
It doesn't make any sense, John. There's no universities left in Calgary. Jamaica had to get a room in Connecticut.
How many hours
They're-
is that?
Yeah,
They're
go
not
ahead, look it up.
They're not staying at the Westin. It's in Calgary. They're staying at the Moose House.
Moose House.
Staying across the river in Detroit. This movie's fucked up.
Yeah, fuck you, Calgary.
Hi, we're from Jamaica. Oh, okay. You better stay in Detroit. You'll be more comfortable in Detroit.
Junior was killed
Whoa.
before the final. We have to replace him. RoboCop just comes out and takes his place.
Oh my god.
John,
Oh, God.
John. University of
How
Connecticut.
far is it from Connecticut to Calgary?
It's 39 hours.
No wonder they arrived late.
I named the northmost dormitory I've slept in and just assumed that it was near Canada.
I
When
mean,
the
it
fuck
is.
were you in Connecticut?
It is near Canada, but Calgary is like Montana. like
It's Western Canada, isn't
very
it?
west.
Whoops. Oh, man.
Oh, they're taking their shirts off.
Hubba.
So it's a bit of a hike from Storrs, Connecticut to Calgary. That's what I'm hearing now.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to
it's
when the fuck
4,000
did
kilometers.
You stay in Connecticut.
It's been a minute. It's been a good 18 years.
God, that whole X thing keeps messing with me.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is.
I feel like
Fix
we should
it,
be
Johnny,
commentating
damn
on the subtitles.
The show is deep.
If you don't watch on Patreon.
Oh, that's my favorite cartoon on Cartoon Network, Bobsled Time.
So, I mean, are we like at the very end of the movie right now?
We're pretty close, yeah.
Oh man, it's only 10:30.
Word?
I don't remember. I feel like they might have used actual footage from the Olympics.
They did.
I feel like they have to
Okay.
have, right?
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah. I was looking up stuff behind the scenes before this. Yeah, there's some actual footage in here.
Oh, no.
Oh shit, they're about to die. God, that'd be fucked up if at the end of the movie, like they just come like off the track and fucking get fucked up and die.
The skate of the bobsled just like decapitates 4 people.
Oh my shit! God, I was just talking
Just
about, like,
gives
broken-
Leon the Joker mouth.
Is this a backwards pilot to? Ooh, they're
Do you
dead.
know how I got these
Shit!
scars, man?
David? Okay, now I got
That was
Yep.
my one
Christ.
time. So.
There you did it. Yeah.
Oh shit! I got a drink.
Oh,
Where are the brakes on this goddamn thing? Our heads are being ground down into nubs.
Right?
Yeah, their necks are broken.
God, it's rough.
Oh,
Fuck.
His neck is literally at like a 90-degree angle.
Yeah. Next, don't bend like that.
Oh, I just cracked my neck trying to imitate it.
holy shit!
Should have mic'd that up.
The end.
Yeah, credits.
Wait,
And
so
Leon
what happened?
never raced again.
So you don't get a medal if like you fuck up and kill yourself, right?
You don't get a medal if you finish dead last? No, you don't.
You
Yeah,
don't get
the
a medal if
clock's
you
still
finish
going.
dead.
Yeah.
You gotta survive during that medal.
No.
So, I don't know the history of this, but I did know that Jamaicans finished last, so I'm sorry for feigning surprise. Are they saying that like that they finished last because the sled broke? Is that factual, or did Jamaica maybe just suck at bobsledding?
No, their sled actually wrecked.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but like because it broke or because they suck?
Oh, I don't know.
Look
I
it
both-
up, John.
Look it up.
Yeah. What's
Stop
the fact?
crying.
Suck or broke?
No, so they crashed the bobsled.
Johnny, which part are you crying at? Is this
part?
this?
This part right here. This is so good.
All right, yeah.
It's-
Everybody, shut up. We're trying to get Johnny to cry here.
We've been laughing too much. I don't know if I'll do it now, but
Johnny, look at Yul Brynner.
oh,
And look at how handsome Leon is.
look at Dougie Doug.
Oh, and they're
man.
carrying the sled like a coffin. They're not dancing like the fun New Orleans guys, John.
Look at Dougie. It's like, look at
They
them hold
should be
that up,
doing
and Dougie Doug struggling to lift the weight.
Finishing the race.
New Orleans dance.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. We crashed our sled. It's
Look,
losing
they're-
time.
they're-
Oh,
respect
gotta
to their
drink
peers.
again, John. Fuck.
I didn't do the accent that time.
I heard accent all over that
Look-
fucking piece.
Man, I really
What,
am
at losing?
No,
I really
no,
am tearing
dude.
up right now. This is
You're fucking. I got
No, the part that gets me. Okay, yeah, like fuck you, you're gonna clap. No, the one that gets me.
Yeah, because they lost. Of course you're gonna clap. You're not gonna win.
Yeah.
Beat us. Sorry.
Get
dude.
your ass back to Jamaica. That's
Yeah.
nice. Carry that shit
no.
back to Jamaica.
There it is, where his
Aw.
dad is proud of him. Like, fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna suck your dick tonight, boy. Yeah.
Whoa.
What? Can we mute Jesse for the rest of this? God. That went in a horrifying direction.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
This is good.
Now,
Your
I
dad-
mean, if it had, for me personally, if it had been his mom instead of his dad, I would have been bawling like a fucking baby right about now. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I know my dad thinks
Oh,
I'm cool,
kiss,
so that's cool.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Come on, kiss. Kiss. Damn it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the movie makes out like they were contenders for a medal, and like they were absolutely not. Like they
No,
were
of course
nowhere
not.
near close.
Like they qualified for each heat. And,
Yeah, they made that. And I think Wikipedia says they would have had to have a world record shattering time of 48 seconds in that last race to get a medal.
And that's why they were going for it, and they broke the thing. Oh, we're gonna have to shave 8 seconds off this time.
I think it was more of a thing that it's like, you might think that this is impossible, but yeah, you can still kind of do it.
Well, I mean, it's hard to convey a message like
You can
it's crazy that these guys even tried.
yeah.
They don't have
In-
fucking snow.
90%,
Again, there's
90% is showing
no
up.
ice in their country.
90% is showing up, and they showed up.
No shit, baby.
It's
Like-
really hard to have like an inspirational movie with the theme of "Are you batshit crazy?"
Yeah.
Like here,
Yeah, they got it, the participation medal.
if you're questioning the Jamaican bobsled team, I have a question for you. Where the fuck is your bobsled team, motherfucker?
True that.
Yeah. Shut up.
All right, so John, how do you rank this in terms of movies directed by
Oh, yeah, we gotta do the Turtle Top rankings.
Turtle Top rankings?
All right, give me a sec.
I should pull up the movies.
I should probably pull
Yeah,
John Turtle Top,
Oh,
look up
shit.
who he is.
No. Did you say Wikipedia?
Yeah,
What's his name? Turtle.
Turtle Top.
Yeah, Turtle Top. TurtleTaub.
You could also just like search "Cool Runnings" director.
No.
Okay, so I feel like this is better than Las Vegas,
that it is.
and I haven't seen Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure this is better.
But it's 4 old dudes go to Jamaica to Las Vegas. Sorry, I'm drunk. Last Jamaica.
4 old dudes go to Jamaica.
Okay, wait. Is Las Vegas just 4 old guys trying to compete in the Olympics in bobsledding?
So the kid sounds pretty dumb.
Okay, yeah, Disney's The Kid Sucks Ass.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know half of these movies.
Bruce Willis. Oh my god, I remember
It
that
is.
movie. Oh wow.
Okay,
I
I
know-
would rank this movie firmly behind, and in no particular order, I would rank this movie firmly behind The Meg, Both National Treasures, Phenomenon, While You Were Sleeping, and Three Ninjas. So
Okay,
that's
but
6.
that's still pretty average.
It's worse than 6 of his movies. He's directed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah. It's right in the middle. He's directed 14 movies. It's worse
Oh.
than 6.
Hey,
So yeah,
He
this
did-
is firmly in the middle of the Turtle Top rankings. And that's the thing. I'm not ranking it compared to the other stuff because we're not going to watch Disney's The Kid unless it's on Johnny's next movie poll.
It is now.
Which it probably
Okay, so
will
Johnny's
be.
next movie poll is all like the lower tier Turtle Top movies.
he did the
Yeah.
pilot for the Rush Hour TV show.
Well,
Yep.
it's gonna be 3 Turtle Top movies in the van.
No, Johnny, it needs to be Las
He's just gonna
Vegas.
keep the van.
Yeah.
It's got to be fucking Las Vegas, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Disney's The Kid, and your choice between Instinct or one of his first 2 movies.
It's gonna be all those, and then the commitments for the final movie.
Jesus. Ah, Johnny, the depth of your movie knowing ass.
My
It's,
weird Irish movies.
yeah. Wow. So those credits are over. I guess we ran out of time to talk about the movie.
Oh fuck, Disney!
Um,
I've been there before.
Dude, yeah, they didn't fuck around on those credits. Those just kind of ended.
Yeah.
No, I mean, don't let me fucking paint this, man. Guys, Johnny, you picked this movie. So what's your grade, man? What are your final thoughts?
I mean, it's starting over. Just mute it because I'm not gonna deal with this. So yeah, I'm a big fan.
Watching it again.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I love this movie. I think it's a great inspirational movie. Of all the sports movies I've seen, I think it's my favorite sports movie. I like it way better than Rudy.
Oh yeah, it's better than Rudy. Fuck Rudy.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's better than like those super earnest sports movies because it's something from the get-go that seems doomed to fail.
Or what's the one about the fucking dude in the hospital?
I don't know. Every one of them?
While You Were Sleeping? That's a different Turtles movie.
Can we just watch While You Were Sleeping? That movie's fucking bananas.
I know they make fun of it in fucking in Family Guy a bunch.
Oh,
David.
God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fucking win one for the Gipper.
No. Like Brian's song.
Brian's song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
That movie's shit.
the sports movie I've seen a billion times for some reason is Remember the Titans. And like I fucking hate that movie.
No.
Whoa. Remember the Titans actually kind of rules, John.
Yeah.
I mean, it's earnest as hell, but it's pretty fucking good.
I feel like so when I was in high school, and
But actually, hold on. That might be my Denzel bias talking. If Cool Runnings had Denzel in it
ooh,
instead of, I mean, I don't want to say instead of John Candy, but instead of like almost any character, if one of the characters in this movie was played by Denzel Washington, it would immediately be elevated much higher.
If all of the characters are played by Denzel Washington.
Yes, if this was a one-man show, Denzel Washington presents Cool Runnings.
No, not a one-man show. I went green screen. There's like 5 Denzels on screen at once.
Well, that's implied, John.
Okay.
Denzel as John Candy.
Although I would like to see a one-man show of Denzel constantly changing characters.
Okay.
Like,
Just
no green
darting all over the
screen,
stage.
Just one Denzel.
So
I'm just
So you
picturing
guys-
it like, fucking fences, but it's just, instead it's Cool Running. So instead of just being like some fucking washed up loser, well, I guess in this he'd be playing a washed up loser as well. So hell, there's no saving that.
I'm disappointed because there's a scene I made you watch when they first approached John Candy in the bar. Said, "Oh, pay attention to this," because I definitely remember them recycling that footage in the movie, but I missed when they recycled it. But there's definitely a scene where John Candy points this like pool cue at somebody, and he's like, "I'll get out of here," or whatever. And they reused that footage at some point in the movie, but somehow we missed it.
Oh, weird.
But there's some recycled footage.
Or we didn't, and Johnny, you're a mess.
Johnny's a mess. So, do y'all have any favorite sports movies?
Remember the Titans.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I'll be honest.
David, you go first.
I'll be honest. This is definitely up there. I really like this. I really like Major League. Mighty Ducks 2. Specifically Mighty Ducks 2, where they're at the Olympics. Those might be my 3 favorite sports movies.
I mean, if we're talking sports movies, I don't know if like the Rocky movies count because they don't really do a good job of. They don't do a great job of portraying real sports, but Rocky.
Boxing isn't a real sport.
Well, no, they don't do a good job of showing the sport as it actually occurs because the way Rocky boxes is not the way boxing is a thing. But yeah, like Rocky 1 through 4, Rocky Balboa, both Creed movies, fucking all very good. I'm trying to think. Because I feel like there should be a good basketball movie I like. I grew up liking basketball. I saw fucking Blue Chips back in the day.
Air Bud.
Space Jam.
Yeah. That might be what I'm thinking. Space Jam is a pretty great sports movie.
The Nutty Professor.
Yeah, but yeah, no. David said Major League. I fucking love Major League. Happy Gilmore.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
It's fucking excellent movie. It's a hockey and a golf movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's tough, man. Just think of like actual good sports movies because they're all cornball as hell.
Does Karate Kid count?
I mean, yes, in the sense that like Rocky counts. So yeah, that's
definitely
something.
favorite. But like
Johnny, what about you, man? What? Fucking Talladega Nights.
Yeah, there you go, Johnny.
Yeah. Well, I honestly, I do think one of my favorite sports movies is Cool Runnings, like, because
It's good. It's good. Solid.
it's a real.
And actually,
like,
to amend the Talladega Nights thing, Rush. If you want an actual good like racing movie from a couple years ago, Rush is really good. I highly recommend that.
yeah, like I appreciate the work these guys had to do to get into the Olympics and challenges they faced and all that, and they got there and. They're real fish out of water because they're Jamaica's bobsled team. Like
Just say black, John. It's okay. We just watched the
my
movie.
God.
yeah, they get there, they're black and nobody else is.
They got all the way to Canada as black men, and nobody was prepared for that.
Yeah,
It's the Winter Olympics. There should not be a black person there.
Wow.
They were so.
Wow.
I'm just.
So
I'm speaking from the perspective of their competitors in the bobsled thing. Like if it's the Summer Olympics and there's basketball going on, that makes sense. But for them to show up in the Winter Olympics, I'm making all that subtext into text, baby.
So, anyways,
Probably should have done that during the actual commentary.
nah.
I really enjoy Slapshot. Slapshot's good.
Oh, Slapshot's really good.
And probably my fucking favorite is the original Bad News Bears. That movie is fucking so good.
Oh yeah,
Walter Matthau, Buttermaker. That movie fucking rules. Oh
yeah, and I for a second there I was about to be like, oh yeah, Bad News Bears is good, and let's talk about Hardball. And then I remembered that I watched Hardball not too long ago. Don't watch Hardball. Hardball's all fucked up.
do y'all remember
show?
Necessary Roughness
With Chris Matthews?
Okay, hold on. One, no, I'm not talking about Hardball the show. I'm talking about Hardball the Keanu Reeves kids baseball movie, and it sucks ass. And two, I do remember Necessary Roughness. It's the shitty 90s football version of Major League. Starring Scott Bakula and Sinbad.
I remember this one dude fucking hits a dude and his face mask comes off and blood flies everywhere. And it's like, holy shit.
Scott Bakula plays the star quarterback of a college football team in a movie from 1992.
I remember those days.
Yeah. No, not good. Actual good movies.
Replacements?
The Replacements.
Yeah, that movie's good. I like that movie.
That's a good flick. Shit.
Keanu Reeves is a fucking quarterback. It's pretty cool.
And I'll give a point to Varsity Blues if we want to do one that's not funny.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that, but I heard it's good.
What's the
you haven't?
What's the Burt
You haven't seen
Reynolds
Varsity
one?
Blues, Johnny?
No, I
Do
haven't.
Varsity Blues right now.
Yep, let's watch it now.
I give it a 10.
Yeah,
A fucking 10.
The Whole 9 Yards is a pretty good sports movie.
Waterboy.
Johnny, The Whole 9 Yards is actually a really fine. It's a fine comedy movie. but,
Wait, that's not The Longest Yard is what I meant. The Whole 9 Yards. With Bruce
The way you sold it made me think you really knew the joke that you had made.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, The Whole 9 Yards is the Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry hitman comedy.
No, it's Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry playing football in prison. That's what.
No, I mean he does mean The Whole 9 Yards as a sports movie. Isn't killing people a sport to you?
The sport of hitmanning?
Have you never played the most dangerous game?
Okay, guys, it's time to wrap
Sean,
it up.
have you never killed a person?
Johnny, I'm not prepared to announce that. You know, you got to get to a different tier on Patreon for me to tell you that story.
Yeah.
But yeah, final grades. Starting with David. David, final Cool Runnings thoughts and grades.
I mean, I give this movie like A-. Like, I do genuinely love this movie.
Jesse.
Solid B plus. It's like definitely like if you're flipping around on cable and this pops up, you're gonna stick there until the next 2 commercials or something. It's a solid movie. It's good all around. Feel good story.
I'm giving it a solid C plus. I don't think the movie adequately prepares you for the fact that they just lose. It makes it seem like this is a big inspirational story, and then they fuck up and lose at the end.
No, it's
And-
like, what?
Yeah, but it's still like they still
John.
represented their country, and their country
Yeah,
was
but
proud
it's
of them. And
fuck that. No, fuck all that noise, man. It's sport. If we're talking
But to
sports,
Fuck the
movies,
Olympics.
Yeah, I'm saying like how much pride is there really in getting the participation ribbon? And that's what this movie is. Like they made it, and like Johnny said, 90% of fucking succeeding is showing up. It's like, yeah, great, they showed up. Like that sounds like they had to fill out a form and travel to fucking Canada. These guys had to pay out, I don't know, $1993, or $1988 probably. These guys had to raise $1,800 to get to Canada. I'm just saying the movie did not reveal that they were going to fucking lose and not win until the very end. I like a sports movie about people that become the ultimate winners. This movie's a C plus, mostly due to all the characters being drop dead sexy, and I love all of them.
Yes, I'm giving this movie a solid A. I think it's a very inspirational story.
I'll give you a solid D.
They get there.
Whoa, what? Really?
Like I feel like getting there was half the battle for them. They fucking
Said
got
it.
there with
Yep.
nothing. They didn't even have a sled. John Candy had to finagle his way and got like the shittiest sled in the world, and they still like qualified. They did more.
So wait,
than-
is John Candy the villain?
No, he's a hero.
He was their undoing.
He was the guy that cheated like 16 years ago, and now he's their coach.
Oh no, John!
There's a
Do we need to
redemption
do
arc.
another 2 hours? Do we need to rewatch this?
Yes, it's on
Framing
right
it
now.
as John Candy being the villain?
Yes.
No.
I mean, he's like this fat drunk asshole that like they recruit to coach their team, and then he leads them to ruin.
I can relate to this.
Johnny.
I've been in that scenario. I've let a lot of people ruin.
Listen, in my life, yeah, sometimes you lead people to ruin.
It happens, man. The phrase,
Twitch.tv/GTT radio.
the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Like,
You know the old phrase, Sankey, you dead men.
like if we hadn't been like goofing on this movie the whole time, I would be bawling at the end of this movie. The only
Really?
reason I wasn't bawling was because like we're having such a good time, watching it. It's a great movie. It's if you believe you can do it, you don't have to succeed. I feel like it's just getting there and showing up against all odds, and showing people that like, yeah, you actually do belong. You're good enough. That's kind of the message. Like, no, they don't win. In fact, they lose like really hard. But they
Well, it's
prove,
like the
Not
end of
only
Bad
do they
News
not
Bears.
win,
Like the end of
but they
the end of
proved
Bad
to
News
everybody that
Bears.
they
Yeah.
deserved to be there, that they had earned the right to be at the Olympics, despite them
did
showing up.
they?
They did. They qualified.
like the
the
end of Bad
definition.
News Bears. They lose, but they're still like, hell yeah, we still fucking played baseball.
Yeah.
And, like, it was
Again,
awesome.
honestly, I'm just being a shitbag, but like,
Yeah, you
It's a-
kind of are.
it's a tough lesson to fucking get across in a movie to say like, well, these guys were actually like one of the 20 best bobsled teams in the entire world. Like, that lesson or that message doesn't necessarily come through in the movie that we all just watched and goofed off on, because it's like, well, they fucking lost and they had a point of pride where they carried their sled across the finish line. It's like, no. To even have qualified for the Olympics is a bit of a feat.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a lot of countries where snow and ice are a thing. They could have qualified. Jamaica made it, baby. Like,
I mean,
it's
Woody Allen.
it's just
never
a
been in
tough
the
movie. It's a tough fucking lesson to get across. And that's the thing. Like, if I ever made it to the Olympics and competed in anything, even if I lost, I'd be like, yeah, actually, that's pretty goddamn dope. Like, remember that time
I got free condoms.
I competed in the Olympics and I had sex with Leon? Like, that was
I
cool.
slayed at the Olympic Village.
Yeah.
Remember that time I banged everybody at the Olympic Village?
Right. Yeah. I gave Ryan Lochte the fist.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Why do you think Carrie Strug hurt her ankle?
Didn't-
Gave her the strug.
Didn't Woody Allen say 90% of showing up to the Olympic Village? I'm the worst.
Point is, no, honestly, it's a fine movie with a. Yeah, I don't know if there actually is. Is there a lesson to take away from the movie? Like, it's fine to finish 20th. Like, it's a tough.
It's about
Tough thing to-
it's not about it's not about the medal you earn. It's about the sleds you bob along the way.
It's about the Sankas, you dead man, along the way.
It's about representing your country in a noble fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that could have been the much more clear-cut message, but instead they were getting in, drunken Canadian bar fights. It's fine. It was
I do think it's hard from our current modern perspective, because I feel like nowadays every Olympics we hear about the IOC being all fucked up, right? And so we kind of have, like, I have a different view of the Olympics now than I did as a kid. As a kid, the Olympics were like the ultimate in competition and, sport and so on. And now, every time there's Olympics that comes around, I hear more about the politics of the Olympics and the politics of the decisions of the IOC and all this shit. And it kind of makes it, like, not as special to me anymore, to be honest.
Now I hear about the Olympics being canceled.
Yeah.
right.
But, like, I hear about, like,
Johnny, maybe you should.
International Olympic Committee, and they're tax exempt, but, like, they make a lot of money, and their sponsorships, and blah, 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 and it kind of just makes it not, like, it's still a great feat to go to the Olympics, but I feel like it's the same problem I have with pro sports, where I hear about, like, contract disputes and shit, and I don't want to hear about any of that.
Same.
Yeah, Johnny, I don't want to hear about any of that either. That's really, truly neither here nor there when you get right down to the nitty-gritty of the people competing in the Olympics. Yeah, it sucks that the International Olympic Committee might be a bunch of fucking raconteurs that just make people wreck stadiums and fucking leave them to be overgrown and, like, fall into disuse.
Yeah.
The point is, when you get right down to it, these people are competing on an international level. They're representing their country, and they're putting their pride and their nationalism and their just their bodies on the line. And these Jamaicans failed, but they didn't actually fail because they qualified. That's the thing. Like, how many countries are there in the world?
Way more than
10?
28.
More than 28. So for these guys to have made it, it makes a big statement.
Yeah.
And again, that's a difficult message to turn into something inspirational in the movie.
They beat out the Iraqi bobsled team. They beat out the Saudi Arabia bobsled team. They beat out.
Bingo. Johnny lists all the
Bandits.
countries that didn't get to compete in bobsled back in '88. They beat the Somalian bobsled team. They beat the Rwandan bobsled team.
They beat the
Ethiopian
Ethiopian
South
bobsled
African
team.
bobsled team.
Okay, can we wrap this up? I really have to pee.
No, Dave, we only have a few more countries to list. They beat the.
Zimbabwe.
Can we take that Animaniacs song where they list all the countries of the world, but it's countries that didn't make it to the bobsled in the '88 Olympics? Anyways.
Johnny, you got to wrap this up. This is your movie.
Yeah, so I'm glad I got to do the poll. I'm glad I got to come up with my weird list of movies. I'm glad we got to do Cool Runnings. It's a fun movie. I enjoy it. I cry every time. And,
Except this time.
Yeah, because we're all here. Yeah, if it was just me watching at home alone, I would have definitely cried. And, you know, it's a great movie. It's a feel-good movie. And I'm glad, John, I'm glad I get to show it to you for the first time. I feel like I never get to show you movies, you know? You're always showing me action movies, and I finally got to show you a bobsled movie.
No, I feel like this is a complete reversal of what's good about us doing this show. Okay. Final thought. MVP of the movie. David, MVP of Cool Runnings.
John Candy.
Jesse, MVP of Cool Runnings.
John Candy.
My answer is Dougie Doug. Johnny?
My answer is Irv, the guy that tried to kick about the Olympics. Or the CCP team, or the Swedes.
the circumcised penis. I feel like that joke really fell by the wayside. Anyway,
pretty good.
Yeah, man, what a flick. Johnny, give us an outro. We're fucking out of here.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for joining our. If you watch with us live on Patreon, patreon.com/GameThat2, you can watch the movie.
No one did.
No one did. But you can watch live with us most weeks when we do this. Yeah, and that's where we post our commentaries. They're exclusively on Patreon. And so yeah, with that, peace out, everybody.